Hello everyone, welcome back. If you don't know me already, my name is KahNah and I am a psychic who is on a mission to help everyday people achieve true love. And at the essence of true love is the energy of divine union. So in today's video, this is the first video in the daily videos series, and in today's video, I wanted to talk about reconceptualizing our idea of what divine union actually is. So within the twin flame community especially, there's a lot of talk about this energy of divine union and whether or not people are in union, whether or not they're in divine union. And this has always been really interesting to me, especially observing people who are not in any sort of connection with their twin flame in the material world at all, saying that they are in divine union. It's like, what is this? What is this all about? Is this really possible? And what's at the core of the divine union experience? So I wanted to start today by offering the possibility that divine union is actually an energetic frequency. So what is this based off of? Well, at the very end of March, Zaire and I actually went to a spiritual event and we sat down to get a reading with this lovely woman. And the first thing that she says to us is, whoa, 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 you guys are such a great pairing. You are vibrating at 528 hertz. And I was like, hello? Like, okay. I didn't take it that seriously at the time while I was sitting there. But then I actually came home later and I listened to the frequency 528 hertz. So I play 528 hertz and I start to listen to it and I am like, whoa. Whoa, like this is like exactly what it feels like to like be in Zaire's arms, or this is like exactly what it feels like to be in our bubble. Like really, it is, So I did a little bit more research on 528 hertz and found that by many people, it is considered to be the divine love frequency. Now, I'm not saying for sure that 528 hertz is actually the vibratory signature of divine union, but it might be. Why is all this stuff so important? Why is our vibration so important to actually coming into union? And the reason why is because union is not something that you can do. Like you can't do something to get into union. And people ask me that all the time as a psychic, like what can I do to come into union? And overall, I do consider this a very good question in comparison to some. The highest question is really like, what can I be? What can I be to come into divine union? What can I become? And ultimately, the actions that are aligned with that frequency of union are the ones that are going to bring you into union. But being brought into union, coming into union is something that happens within your field. It's a change in vibration. It's a change in your actual vibration of your being rather than an actual action. This is a very powerful sort of concept. It means that one of the goals of this journey to really be aiming for is the goal of knowing what is the frequency of divine union and discovering that on your own and then learning how to shift. How can we shift from an energy of separation and relationship? There you are, separate being, and I'm going to go through the action of trying to love you versus the frequency of divine union. And actually, what that means, because the energy of divine union, what is it? Remember that this twin flame experience, it actually is a very scientific happening, okay? It's a very scientific happening. It is not just a random like, oh, I meet my one true love and fairy tale Cinderella happily ever after, okay? Twin flame experience in a nutshell is we are a soul, okay? We are a soul. We emerge from the source energy. We're a pure vibration of the source energy. What is the source energy? The source energy is divine love, okay? The source energy is divine love. What is twin flames? Well, everyone who chose this experience, and I do want to say I don't believe that every soul has chosen this experience as of this now moment. But for the souls who chose the twin flame experience, what they chose was to take the unified field of divine love energy that was their united soul energy, and to take that and to divide it into two in order to grow and evolve on a soul level twice as fast, right? So we're actually incarnating in some cases doubly, gaining different experiences, coming into soul maturity quicker. The twin flame experience, it allows you to actually emerge from your soul source, okay, and become two, to have a whole bunch of experiences in the world, to know all aspects of yourself. And then when you meet your twin flame, the objective is not romance or fairy tales, okay? That's wonderful stuff, I will admit. But the objective of the twin flame experience is to merge back into one soul again, which is all that you really ever have been. The purpose of twin flames, the ultimate purpose is to actually transmute the energy of separation, and to do that by reunifying, by saying no. That vibration of separation, that was the agreed upon vibration on this planet, nope, I don't choose that anymore. Like, let's say the regular relationship frequency is right around here, okay? And it involves some level of separation that is creating that vibratory signature. We're not here to work at this vibratory level, okay? We're not here. That's irrelevant. We're here to say, okay, that's interesting, that exists. And to everyone choosing that vibration and vibratory signature, I hope you enjoy it. And we're here to transcend and say, you know what? This never was true. That never was true to who I was or have ever been as a soul. It never was true. That was an experience I chose to be able to see myself through others. Because if you're really seeing through the lens of the soul, you won't be able to really see yourself, because separation doesn't exist at that level, okay? Anywho, though, what we're doing here is we are trying to reunify the soul. This is serious business. It is not just about the mission. It is not about all these other things. It's not about tantric sex. It's not about that. Those are all just things that may or may not have to do with the frequency of divine union. The purpose of this experience is to merge back into oneness. And this is a scientific, metaphysical fact. If we are seeking divine union, it is our job to elevate our frequency to the level that starts to make separation invisible. That's our job. That is the job of divine union. No matter if we're in relationship with our twin flame or not, anytime that we are speaking, thinking, acting from the frequency of separation, we are not aligned with the energy of divine union, okay? It is only when we are elevated to what I would say a good goal in the short term is perhaps that divine love frequency, 528 hertz, but only when we are elevated to that frequency is divine union even possible. It comes from thinking, feeling, acting, and being at the soul level frequency. And dropping, letting go of, purging, transmuting the things that are not at that frequency of the soul. So the point of this video is to say, if you're kind of stuck, you're overthinking, and you're just like, how do I get into union? How do I get into union? How do I get into union? What do I need to do? Perhaps consider the possibility that it is not about doing anything. Perhaps what brings us into union is a state of being the energy of divine love, of being the energy of wholeness, of being the energy of purity of our soul. When you become the energy of divine union, that initial energy of your soul, okay? And your twin flame also becomes that energy of divine union. You will be magnetized together, and you will have a divine union on this planet. And that, above all else, is what the twin flame experience is about. Now, I would say that although Zaire and I pop into the energy of divine union from time to time, when we pop into that energy of divine union, it is not easy to sustain that energy on this planet at this particular time, and that is okay. But our objective as twin flames is to become this energy more and more often, and to hold this more and more, longer and longer. And as we do that, it will transform the earth. It will start to raise the vibration of the actual earth and to create a field, a literal energetic field of divine love that will help others to come into divine unions as well. Keep vibrating higher. Keep striving to become the energy of divine union. That ultimately is the truest and highest mission of twin flames. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I hope you will come back tomorrow. If anybody is interested in having a reading or working with me further, please email me at MayasBrightStarCreations@gmail.com, and I can't wait to see you all back on my channel soon. Thank you for watching, and have a beautiful day. Bye!